This episode features the superhero versions of Debbie and Carrie that appeared in the episode The Insane Time Chase. After sabotaging the time machine of Ted Wilson in the year 2060, thus causing his death, the superheroes returned to the year 2030 in the timeline that had been spawned due to the death of Richard Sims in the year 2020. This episode takes place in that timeline, not the one normally featured in the Debbie and Carrie show since its 7th season.
Now that we have dropped off my older self in the future, we have no reason not to go back and make the 2030 version of Ted Wilson miserable too.
I agree. He may not have tried to murder my past self, but he did assault several girls as a teen, including me, and he was a beneficiary of the corrupt acts of his father and Mayor Ted Anderson. Robot, are you ready?
The coordinates have been set. Engaging.
Wah!
And we are home.
All right, let's get out of these outfits and then plan ahead for our next attack.
So how did your time trips go?
First, we tried to stop Ted Wilson of the year 2060 from killing you in the year 2005. And instead he killed Mother Lucy. Then we went to the year 2060 and destroyed Ted's time machine to prevent him from making any time trips, killing him in the process. But clearly the timeline spawned by the death of Richard Sims in the year 2020 still exists. Because we still exist. And if Ted Wilson killed me in the year 2005, why am I still here in the year 2030? Does that make any sense? It's possible that the timeline made by Ted Wilson in 2005 still exists alongside this one. And there may be yet another timeline in which Debbie and I never became superheroes after encountering the 2060 version of Debbie and where Richard Sims didn't die in 2020.
That timeline would have resulted from you killing Ted Wilson in the year 2060. And it is likely that the Ted Wilson of this timeline may also try to build a time machine to go back and kill you in the past.
This is so complicated.
I wonder how many other timelines may exist. How many other versions of us may be out there? What if there is a version in which my father rejected Diana Callie as a mistress? Or one in which Diana Callie succeeded in her plot to kill my mother? Or one in which another person was killed in the disaster that hit this town, not Deborah Flowers? Or even one in which I was a boy and not a girl?
Do you wish you were a boy? I sometimes think our relationship would be easier if we were of opposite genders.
Daniel Smith, I swear, you are the love of my life. I want to be yours forever.
Same. I can't believe how lucky I am to have found you while we are still teens. I love you, forever.
Carrie, I may be a lesbian, but it really doesn't matter what is between our legs. If we were of opposite genders or even both male, I don't think our love for each other would be different. Of course, I'm glad you are a woman, but you're having a pussy instead of a penis is not why I love you. It's all about what's in your beautiful heart. Character is everything.
I love you. To the end of my life, you are my everything.